Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes and
Moose Mike.
So welcome back to all our returners and hi to any newbies. It's so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while and if you like what you see, give us a thumbie. Anyway, Merry Christmas! You are seeing this on Christmas Day, so it's only fair we do our Christmassy little thing. Merry flocking Christmas!
A happy Moose year.
So obviously we hope that you are all with your nearest and dearest today and that you are all being spoilt rotten, having lovely quality family time, that you get all your heart's desire, and it is a very magical, special time. But of course, Mike and I are aware that there are several of you who will be on your own this Christmas. You may not even have a gift to unwrap, and so we really wanted to make sure that there was a video for you to watch today. So for just a little part of your Christmas day, you had some company, and I do know that there are other YouTube content creators that are doing the same, because it breaks our heart to think that there are some of you who are not enjoying, which we will be. Clearly we are filming this ahead of time because we're not actually home for Christmas, but the sentiment is still the same. It is, for most, one of the most special days of the year, and it means an awful lot to an awful lot of people. But whether you have ill health, you live miles away from your family, whatever your situation, please know that you have your YouTube family. And like I said, we wanted to make sure that there was a special video for you guys today, but also there is an ulterior motive for us today as well, because both Mike and I decided to get presents for each other that are suitable content for the channel, whether it be crochet related, channel related, whatever the case may be. And we thought that it would be lovely to exchange gifts with each other on this video, to share that with you, but also so that you guys have some festive content for today as well. So I'm probably going to give Mike his first because A, it is smaller, and B, it might keep him occupied for a couple of minutes while I'm opening mine. Because seriously guys, left to his own devices for too long is not a good plan of action any day of the year. But it's brilliant actually on Christmas Day. So like if the kids get something that need assembling or batteries put in or whatever the case may be, they know to go straight to Mike or my mum, to be fair, because they are always up for keeping busy and doing things and, you know, making all the things come to life for them to use, play and enjoy with. And I think there might be extra this year, Mike, because we do have my two little nephews spending Christmas Day at my mum's also, and it's the first time in a long time that there has been little ones, because all of ours are between 11 and 16, so the tiny days are long gone, and some of that magic disappears as they get older. So to have a 6-year-old and a nearly 2-year-old is going to be chaos, but it's going to be amazing because there will be more toys for Mike to build. There will be more batteries to put into things. There will be more requests of, I want to play with this one, I want to play with this one, I want to play with this one, I want to play with this one. You don't know where to even begin, and you have to try and say, well, let's just play with this one for a little while. You can go, no, they want it all, they want it all, and they want it all now, and there's paper everywhere, and oh, it's going to be noisy, it's going to be full of laughter, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. And I appreciate, as time goes by, how precious the younger years are. When you're in the middle of that, it's exhausting and you don't really appreciate for what it is, and then before you know it, you blink and they're all grown up and they want to sleep in till midday, have their dinner, open their presents, and then go off to their rooms and, I don't know, play a video game or just do their own thing and not actually be part of the hubbub. So I've got my nephews to entertain this year, which will be really, really lovely. Anyway, so I have got a little something for Moose Mike, and if you notice the Christmas paper, It says, Happy Christmas. I even got a mousse wrapping paper, guys. To be honest, I've had it for quite a while, and I found it at the bottom of the wrapping paper bag, and I'm like, how perfect. It is a Christmas mousse with his Santa hat on and his baubles dangling from his antlers. And it says, to Mike, love, Manfa. So there we go. Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much.
Obviously, Mike and I will have other gifts to unwrap on the day. This is just purely for the channel. We're all blurry. Sorry.
Oh, there's another bit in
There is. So
I
what did you
believe
get? They're all like, what did you get? What did you get?
there. I got a wool genie.
Yeah, he did. And a spare
And
spindle.
a spare spindle.
So
Happy
like I
days.
said, it'll keep him occupied because he can be building that while I'm opening mine. So it's not a lot.
Oh, it's so blurry.
Because I put something right up to the camera. It's fine. It will sort itself. It always does. Anyway, it doesn't look like a lot because Mike's now giving me a mahoosive box. But Mike has more non-channel gifts to open on the day, which will obviously be off camera. So don't think that I'm stingy and tight because he's got quite a few presents to open on the day that it's just no interest to you guys.
So, you're going to need your knife.
I don't have a knife. I have a box cutter.
A box cutter.
I can't do it on the table though. Earthquake.
And I haven't put a message on because, well, you know I love you anyway. And it's Merry Christmas.
Mind out the way, Rolo. Excuses. Oh, sorry. Box.
And the contents of the box you will see in a second.
Just to let you know, your line wasn't really where the line of the box was.
No, probably not. But that's fine.
Sorry, guys. We're getting there. It does say on the top, open carefully, so I'm trying to be that, and I nearly just cut my finger. Ow, and I just did cut my finger. I'm fine. Don't panic. It's in a Premier yarn box. You said it wasn't yarn.
Wow, I lied. I wasn't going to tell you what it was I? That's why I wanted you to open it just on the top.
But you've individually wrapped them as well. You could have just wrapped the box and left them loose.
I could have, but this is more fun.
Did you honestly think I wasn't going to recognise that red tape straight
Well,
away?
that's why I tried to do it. Just cut the line, please.
Oh. So, was the little fib about Bridget true or not then?
No, I did tell her.
So apparently Queen's Crafts by Bridget knows exactly what this is, or at least had a hand in it. So, sneaky, sneaky, sis. In a good way, you know I love you. Okay, so there's, what, in any order?
Yeah.
There's not a specific way of doing it. Little ones, big ones.
No, just open them as well.
Okay. Because there's an order to your actual presents on the day.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh. So I have to do the fun part on the actual day.
You alright there, Rolo? I love this man, but his wrapping. I don't want to use the box cutter because it's yarn. Berries and cream. Ooh, never had this one. Right, I'll show you in just... What do you want me to do, guys? Open them all and then go through stats? I think that should be the better way of doing it, don't you?
Probably.
Otherwise you'll be here for hours.
But you can have a little peek.
And you get the foil paper that I can never... Oh, okay. I'm letting them wait. Stop giving them sneak peeks.
Sorry guys, I'll just build me.
Yeah,
thing.
build your wall genie, because Mike has seen my wall genie in use. And I can see him more and more intrigued every time I use it. I've offered him to lend it, to borrow it. But he said, no, you've got your stuff on there. And I said, well, you'll have to wait and see what the Christmas fairies bring you then, won't you? And I got him a spare spindle so that if he's doing 2 colours, he can have them on the spindles and just interchange. Okay. Yeah, readed instructions, as we call them. We don't call them instructions, we call them destructions. Ooh. All of these, guys, are yarns that I have never had. Just to let you know. And then there's big ones. I bet you're all screaming at the video, aren't you? Show us! Show us! It's yarn! You're gonna have to wait. He obviously wanted you guys to wait as well, because he wouldn't have individually wrapped them otherwise. Right, so let's get a little bit of organisation here a minute. Sorry, I'm a proper mum when it comes to this stuff. Where did that go? I don't even know. Okay. And then I've got room on the table to put all of this. So, who's ready? Seeing as Mike gave you a sneak peek of this one, I better tell you the deets on this one, hadn't I, eh? So there are purples, whites, greys. That's what it's supposed to work up like if you knit. Right, so this one's for you to look at, and I'll read the stats off of this one. Are we ready? It is Premier Colour Fusion DK, 325 yards or 298 metres, 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. They are 100% acrylic. They're lovely and soft, guys. This is the colour Berries and Cream, made in Turkey. It is a lightweight number 3. Machine wash warm, tumble dry, low heat. Do not iron, do not bleach. And it's got the Ecotex tested standard as well. And I've got 2 of them. So I've got 650 yards of this one. So for all you purple lovers out there, get a good look at that. Gorgeous. It is really nice and soft, actually. Have you felt these?
Yeah.
Very nice. And then I've got 2 of the Premier Anti-Pilling DK colours, Batik. So let me show you the colours there. I don't want to take these out of the bags, guys, just because we've got a dog and a cat and dander and dust and stuff like that. But it is pastel blues, pastel pinks, creams. They merge into a bit of purple in places. And the blue is actually more of an aqua. So these are 383 yards or 350 metres, 5 ounces or 140 grams. It is, oh sorry, ring light's blowing it out. It is a lightweight 3, 100% anti-pilling acrylic, machine wash warm, tumble dry, do not bleach, do not iron. Made in Turkey in the colour unicorn. And then that is how it would work up if you knit. But it is resealable, so if I can do it carefully, I might be able to give it a squidge. Because I have been told that anti-pilling is a lot softer than the normal acrylic. Oh, it is. Did you touch these?
Yeah, no. Because they were in a bag.
Seal of approval. Very nice. So that is a lightweight 3 as well, and 383 yards, so that's 766, maybe something like that. It's got like a sheen to it, and it is silky soft. If you've never felt this, give it a squeeze. You won't be disappointed. And it's a completely different soft to this one. This one is still soft, but you can tell that this is generic acrylic, whereas this is anti-pilling. This is like spongy, but in a good way. And it is very unicorn.
It's very Manfa.
Ooh, got stuck to my jumper, guys.
So's the next one.
Okay, so 2 of those. So that's 4. So you actually got more than 8 as well. You told me 8. 4, 8, 10, 12.
Yeah, but I meant opening 8, the box included.
Oh. And then, excuse me. Oh, these want to run off my lap. So let's show you these. I have got 4 of the Premier Dotty colour shifting dot print. So you have a look at that one while I try and find the stats on this bag. So it is 656 yards each, or 600 meters, 7 ounces, 200 grams, 100% acrylic. Am I still showing? Yeah, made in Turkey. They want to run away. Colour buttercup, and I can't see the rest of the details. Hang on, guys. Lightweight number 3, machine wash warm, tumble dry, low heat, do not bleach, do not iron. Oh no, you can iron. You can iron these, you can't iron the others. It's got the Ecotex Uji Flip. You can pee. You can dry clean on pee. And like I said, the colour is buttercup. So this has got orange, yellow, like a peach, a neon orange, and a pink. I think that's all the colours in there. Oh, sorry, right in your mush. Do apologise. So you can see that neon, that bright yellow, the other orange. There's hints of pink, like here. And where's a peachy one? Got peach bits as well. There's a good pink dot. There, they do not want to stay on my lap, guys. They really don't. So that's what? 6, 12, 18, 24, and then 25, 26, 26,036-ish. My maths might be way off, but over 2,600 yards. So that is enough to make anything I want, maybe even a couple of somethings, because I've got 4, and it is lovely and soft. I would say this is the softest, obviously, because it's silky and sheeny and anti-pilling, then it's the Dotty, and then the colour fusion, personally. Yeah, agree?
Yeah.
So, and then it's Premier Dotty again, guys, but this time it's in the colourway Cotton Candy, which is pinks, reds, blues on a base of white, and obviously the other one is more of a cream, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, so the first one I showed you was on a cream base. This bottom one is on a white base, and I have got 4 of this one as well. So another 2,600 and something. And this is nice and soft as well. So who knows what these are going to be turned into? Do you know what's already pinging into my head?
And I got you enough to do many projects.
Wow, do you know what's pinging into my head with the Dotty? Boggy Creek blankets. Do you think I'm just Boggy Creek mad? That might change, because obviously we have finished our Boggy Creek blanket making for this year, and we don't know what 2024 holds for yarns and stuff yet, so no promises, but that's initially what came into my mind, although I am, out of the two, preferring this one, and this might just have to be a sweater or something for me for next winter, because with those little neon-y flecks it'll be nice, bright and cheerful on a winter's day. Look at that. Pretty. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So there we have it, guys. 12 things of yarn.
One built wool genie.
And he's done his second spindle as well.
Yeah. Twist.
You can't see it all, but that's all 12. There we go. When he said there was 8, I was like, well, then it's got to be yarn. He's like, no, it's not.
No, I said there's 8 things to unwrap.
And I said, well, what do I need 8 of for the channel that's not yarn? And he went, you'll find out when you open it. And I said, but it makes no sense. It's got to be yarn. Because I always guess my presents before I open it. I'm terrible.
Yes, but I still
And
have
I
it.
was there and took delivery of my new perfume that I'm going to be opening today. Not today when I'm filming, but today when you're watching. That'll all change next year though, but more on that at a future date. I can't say anything about that yet. But let's just say the day that I am filming this, Manfa had some of the best news she's had in a very long time, and 2024 is looking bright already, and we haven't even got to 2024. So I'm going to keep you hanging on that one, guys, but let's just say it will change a lot for the better for the whole family, so we'll leave it at that. So Mike's got a new wool genie to play with.
Yes, I have.
He's going to have to find a project that needs at least 2 colours so that he can load up his spindles. But he's never actually used one, but he has been watching mine, and I rave about it, don't I? I absolutely love my wool genie.
Yes,
If you don't have one and you are wondering, is it really worth the hype? It really is, guys. And if you follow a few of our friends here on the channel, they rave about them as well. It literally is life-changing for your craft.
Quick review. It sits nicely on this stand. It's quite weighty, so it's not going to go anywhere.
It's not going to easily topple.
No.
No.
The magnet is pretty strong.
It is.
It takes some pulling down to get it off.
And just a quick interruption, you watch my review video on the wool genie, you will see this in action where I experiment how heavy a yarn it will take.
There you go. And it just spins freely.
Yeah.
You don't have to mess around with pulling yarn and...
No, and then when you're done, you just drop it back in its base with the yarn still attached and just put it away. It's neat, tidy, doesn't take up much room.
Stops any pet hairs or anything like that. Maybe
Well,
for the majority.
it's stops it rolling all over the floor or the
Yeah.
sofa that's got pet hair on it. But it obviously works for skeins that you're using from the outside. You can't centre pull and
No.
use one of those. It is on the outside, but it just literally glides off of it because it creates its own spinning motion. Now, because I'm right-handed and Mike is right-handed, we both crochet with our right hand, I would suggest having the wool genie to the left of you, because you're obviously feeding your yarn with your left to hook with your right, and obviously vice versa if you're left-handed. Where I sit, it's not possible for me to have it on my left-hand side, so sometimes I will have to give it a little bit of a tug, and it does clang against my cup of tea, but other than that, it is a game changer. It really is a game changer, and for the cost of them, they really, really are worth every single penny, and they are affordable to most, I would say. But I do have a video where I've got one video where I build it. That's a car crash. Wasn't as easy as what Mike just did while I was looking at pretty yarn. And then I have a second video where I'm actually experimenting how big a cake, how heavy a cake, how big a ball, how heavy a ball, whether different fibres make a difference or not. I didn't go into the fibres too much though, because most of my stash is acrylic, guys. I am an acrylic girl. But I think it held up to a 200-gram cake. Or was it 250? It might even have been a 250. I can't quite remember. But if I can, I will link those videos of my reviews of the wool genie. Even if it's just for giggles, guys. If you need a giggle today, watch Manfa assemble her wool genie.
A Merry Christmas laugh.
Yes, exactly. So I will put those two videos down in the description box if you want to check them out, if you did miss them when I first aired them. And Mike will come back at some point when he has used it, and he will let you know whether it's just a Manfa rave or whether it's a Manfa and a Moose Mike rave or not.
Yes, because the project I've got at the moment is centre pull.
Is a centre pull from a cake, so it's not going to be
Used for a while.
Well, you said you wanted to get 2 whips on your hook, so get a whip on your hook that you can use it, Mike, is what I'm saying to you.
I don't have any projects in mind, though.
Well, get thinking. Get thinking. I reckon there's something you can pull out of that brain of yours that will require you to use your wool genie. Anyway, we have kept you for long enough. I hope you enjoyed us doing a gift exchange for each other. Like I said, we are pre-recording this. On the actual day when you are seeing this, we are going to be full of fun and chaos and merriment and really good times at my mum and dad's, and we know how fortunate we are to have that. And we will have had many more gifts than what you've just seen here today, because you're not going to want to see what else I've bought for Mike. It's not crochet or yarn related, so we plucked those out of the pile and showcase them. But like I said, if you are on your own, if Christmas is hard for you, because also people have lost loved ones, people are suffering ill health, there are a lot of reasons why Christmas may be hard. Don't beat yourself up if you haven't managed to treat your loved ones to super expensive presents. Just spend time together. Honestly, guys, time is really important. That's why we say get some good quality time in with your loved ones, because you never know what's going to happen. And like I said at the beginning, my kids are all older and less interested in Christmas as the years go by, and it goes so quick. So enjoy it. If you have got littles that are doing your head in, trust me, you will get to this point that I'm at and you will miss it. You really will miss it. So let those littles run riot. Give them chocolate for breakfast. Let them have the most magical of Christmas you are able to give them. And what you are able to give them is enough. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. You do your best, and that is what counts. It really, really is. And for those of you that need a hug, you've got a hug from me and Mike. You are not alone today. There are people that love you, think about you, care about you, and we genuinely mean that. We really, really do. Yeah, so I don't know what else to say. I think that's about it. So I've got lots of new yummy yarn, but I better not use it or make anything with it until this video, so this comes, this airs on the channel. Otherwise you'll be like, well, where's that yarn come from? You've never shown that. So I better sit on my fingers for a few days, hadn't I, eh? But in all seriousness, have a lovely time. Enjoy each other.
Yes.
Be safe. Look after yourselves. Be merry, but just don't take it too far. Just
jolly.
Yeah, just stick to the merry and jolly, not, any further than that. Know that we love you from afar. Know that we will be thinking of you today like we think of you every day. And we look forward to seeing you in the next one, which I do believe is a chat about our Christmas traditions, what we do every year, what we plan to do, traditions from past and present and all in between, because it may give you guys ideas. And I know that it's probably a little late because it's the day after Christmas, but you could log some of them and get plans in place for next year. Just saying, we want to be inspiring, but in a different way with that video. So join us tomorrow for that, and then we'll just see where the rest of the week brings us, because it is a very busy time of the year and I can't get my thoughts straight at the moment. So we'll just leave it at that, okay? But there we go. Christmas, merriment, sparkly, fabulous, yarn gadgets. I couldn't think of the word on it. It's not a tool. It's gadget. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. We're going to go and enjoy ourselves. You go and enjoy yourselves. Know that you are loved and cared about. And until we see you again,
stay safe.
Be kind.
Look after one another.
Get some good quality time in with your loved ones.
Stay moosey.
Get some good quality crafting time in. We will see you in the next one.
Or around the YouTube streets.
Bye, guys. Merry flocking Christmas.
And a happy moose year.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.